So, one of the biggest prophecies that I've ever been given to deliver the message on was regarding these 3 epicenters of destruction that I was shown specific places to at some point in the future get hit really bad with devastations. And here's the video that I made regarding it. And as you can see, I chose Florida for the thumbnail because Florida was one of the places. I previously shared that Hurricane Irma was the fulfillment of the Florida location. And as you can see from this is not me, this is mainstream news and professional secular economists. Texas, they're referencing Hurricane Harvey, which I prophesied in advance. That was the great suffering coming in September 2017. The land is going to get compromised with the flooding, inland flooding, overtaking the land. And then Florida was one of my epicenters of destruction. Prophecies that's been given for years now, and I've just been repeating it over and over. And here the news is saying Texas and Florida face economic blow from Hurricanes Harvey and Irma. So this is how you know Irma was a big fulfillment of that prophecy against Florida as one of the epicenters of destruction. And it doesn't have to be just nature destruction. It can be economic, natural disaster. It can be loss of life from like terror or just a tragedy from like a killer. It doesn't matter. It's just all devastation, period. Okay. So this is showing you Florida's been hit with even though the storm wasn't as bad as it could have been and there wasn't a lot of loss of life, the economic blow was very massive. So epicenter Florida fulfilled. Hurricane Irma causes historic flooding. Okay, so this is not just run-of-the-mill situation. Record-setting Jacksonville, Florida from Hurricane Irma. Everything underwater in Key West. This is in the article, according to mainstream secular news. There's a picture. Santa Rosa fires. The fires were devastating. This is from the prophecy of what I shared as California being one of the epicenters of destruction, but also the prophecy I just shared about the electrical grids, an event coming. This is the fires that I was speaking of. Deadliest wildfires in California history, okay? So this is not just, all of these things are on a massive scale. They're not just your average everyday event, business as usual. They're all historic and record-breaking events, okay? So, this was the epicenter of Ohio, which I already shared the fulfillment when the rash outbreak of tornadoes ripped through the entire Ohio Valley in one day. So, that's fulfilled. I think I'm trying my best to capture them all because there's so many. But, I mean, I believe that I've pretty much proven my point. And this is not even all of them. I just did my best to try and gather as many as I could before something happens to my page, so I can have some sort of provable, recorded history, you know, and data preserved regarding them. So hopefully, I don't know how many of them it was, but hopefully that was enough to at least lay a foundation of the point I'm trying to make. So, God bless everybody.